Hello viewers, this is Darknet97 presenting you Fire Emblem 6 Project Ember Maniac mode. So today doing chapter 21 and this is going to be a pretty long and hard chapter. Well, this time I'm going to a mad thing and not by boots. It's kind of insane, but I just want to see if this game is beatable in 0% routes without boots, you know. Anyway, let's see the map, shall we? Maybe bringing a berserker like Garrett might be a good idea if we give him a speed wing around here. It should make things easier while facing, Murdoch. I didn't really think of it at the time I was recording it, so really recommend bringing a berserker for this map. Berserker, I think, yeah. All I need is one crit from a hammer, which has high enough might to the point where I think you can beat with a crit in a hit, but if you don't have a berserker, you can only swap into arms lay units, so I guess you find out a way it just saves a warp use in the long run. Right, we got a berserker with Sage. He has a status staff of his own and doesn't have a status staff, but he's perfectly annoying to deal with, so we just want to avoid dealing with him if possible. Or at least divert him for the first few turns so he doesn't come and disturb my squad. And like the vanilla version of chapter 21, our zone-based reinforcements, though the number is drastically reduced, which I really appreciate, but they're still formidable, so be prepared to face them when we go through the zones. And really want to trigger at least one zone which has Gale since he's recruitable in his hacks, so yeah. The summary is gonna go to every zone like a madman and load every bit of reinforcement we can for the most part, except the one near the secret shop. If you bought Merlinus here, you can just sell all your stuff, or most of your stuff at least, not all. And buy a lot of boats to just beat him, but to make the map a lot easier to beat, but it makes the later maps a lot easier to beat since more means you can cover more distance, but you don't have to do it, but it's a huge convenience and saves a lot of time, so if you're not experimenting like I am, just go ahead and do it. Go buy a lot of boots. It does save you a lot of time, so these Y1s have a lot more better gear than you used to have in the vanilla version. The vanilla version, I guess the worst weapon they ever had is probably a killer lance. Here you have brave weapons, effective weaponry, and so on, so yeah. A Sage is gonna kill off some of his knights, so basically holds the momentum of that group at least. And it's a good thing about Line just so you can ship. If you have Bache or Igreen, I guess can bring them here too. Just makes things a lot easier since snipers have a lot more bows and all. Gonna load them with, well, Z's I think, but we don't want to load every one of them at least. We want to load as many of them as possible. Shouldn't be hard to kill them with a Malte. Malte has 1 to 2 range in this. It's Malte, I guess, but I guess Malte sounds better, so we're just going to roll with it. So Malte has 1 to 2 range here, so that's probably gonna be the most used legendary weapon in this hack. Like 1 to 2 range in a legendary weapon effective against Manakate is so OP that it really helps in this map basically, especially with flyers easily reaching S-rank lances. Every flyer except Well, Juno should easily reach S rank and lances for the most part. Even Tia reached it. Like even though she reached it somewhere in between Ela. That didn't go Ela route. I'm not sure if you can make them reach in Sake route, so but by that point now Murgleys I guess. I mean you got at least 2 uses. 3 uses or 4 uses would be nice, but we'll be fine with what we have. And there's Yoda, pretty good unit, especially in 0% growths. Another strength staff use is always appreciated. I don't think Cecilia reached it at this point. She might have reached it, but it's been a while since I recorded this. At least the video part. So there are those knights and a brigand. That village is a knight crest. It's mainly for money and funds rank. We're interested in that, but yeah, really proud of Siege. So we have around 4 wyverns in the base. You can take care of 3 of them easily. Just especially in multi having 1 or 2 range, it's very easy to do 2 range and just take him out. So we're fine in that regard. So Juna's a rhyme slash, so but you gotta trade it on a multi just to make sure you have an option to deal with. I'm really glad that Rhyme Slash has a landscape effect on it, so that really helps me in this map. So Juna's still not totally useless, but on the contrary, I think it's useful as long as you don't make sure she faces any bulkier enemies like the Wyvern Lords and Brave Lances. So kinda sucks that she doesn't have S rank in swords or something. I mean, I don't think she's gonna reach S rank in swords, so might as well give her S rank in swords to make things a bit easier. I mean, Nemi of all people gets S rank in dark magic, and that thing is more OP than S rank in swords, so I'm gonna pull back a little bit in contrary of LD saying techniques. It's worth the trouble of pulling back since I don't think you can handle all these knights with better weaponry. And I can take care of them, I don't want to trigger the Great Knights and Paladins, at least. Not now. Kinda glad that Douglas doubles these guys. Maybe it's speeding that make a difference. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. Well, at least Douglas is really doing a good job. The reason I'm not triggering the green reinforcements is I don't want to trigger the reinforcement zones right now. Probably gonna trigger them at a later point, but not now. Okay. They go all as knights. I'd say it's pretty much far away, so we can easily take him out when we need to do it. Yeah, I should really promote Gonzalez, can't regret not doing it, but also given speed ring to Garrett, but I guess Geese does a fine job with Riptide. Yeah, I'm just gonna risk it with Bishop since Light Magic doesn't have minor to the crit, and I don't personally want to face that. Yep, Percival, my boy, is gonna put in a lot of work on this map. What a Melody and G's got covered. Percival and Douglas, maybe a Great Knight. Lowen's gonna cover it. Or at least a defense part. Wow. Really a rally magic in this hack, right? Anyway, Knight's bulk came to the point where it's not a take down, but I don't particularly want to waste all my weapons. I shouldn't really say that since my inventory management skills are absolutely dreadful. We gotta drop the siege in the back so it doesn't take a brunt of the action. Berserk stuff is pretty good to have on this map. So we have 2 more wyverns to face. They aren't particularly hard to kill, but I just want to be sure I don't trigger reinforcements if I go outside, you know. Yeah, we're gonna let Juno visit the village. So we get a free Knight's Crest we can sell for more money if we want to. There goes Wyvern number 1. The Wyvern Lords might have swords, there's no point in switching on to an axe or something. I think I gave it a Serapro, but I don't particularly remember. Just need to be careful of where you place the units, especially the regular ones. Not Ferrell's yeoman should be useful against the boss, Murdoch, but I don't think even 2 crits even kill him, but it does put a huge dent, so someone like Percival can take him out. If you're willing to suspend rig, which I'll put a video once I'm done with this. I'll put it at the same time and upload it, but if you're willing to suspend like the game, we can roll on Murdoch's speed, and I think even at roll on speed, Gonzalez will double him. I really don't mind putting speed wings on them, so for my save file, I just need to rig around 38 I guess with a flyer, but you're better off using. I just put on Juwan's video too, just to show that rigging part. It's not better to use Yoda since his position is locked. And there goes 1 knight, and this last knight I need to take care of. So that means you'll have annoying enemies to face, but they're still less annoying since they're manageable. And he's so yeah. Got a dance, a sniper thing, or a mage, I'm not really sure at this point. Okay, we've got a dancer. Oh, Sophia, that's interesting. I think I assume she's gonna hit like a trucks, so there you go. Sophia getting kills, and hopefully she reaches a strong dark magic, but it's fine if it doesn't either, I guess. Like, Nemi does the job pretty well. B rank stays is very useful to have, honestly. Yep. There goes a final Wyvern enemy for now. So we can load it with Maltese, so that's fine. Yeah, no support, but I think I should have Physic to heal up Z's to full health, if not most of his health. Most of his health, if not full health. So I'm gonna place Z's around there. If we're lucky, we get a support which negates all the low percentage critical hits. The sage is finally restored, so the cover will probably come towards us, but he won't be hard to deal with, honestly. Okay, there goes a Wyvern. Yeah, the bishop. The bishop moves around, so if you trigger the reinforcements early, it's probably going to be a bit annoying to deal with, but It's really manageable, so it's just that all physical enemies and mix of magical enemies. Gonna make it a pain to deal with. Yeah, there you go, that guy's down. You want to be careful of placing yours in the range of the sage, since that sage is an A caliber, so we're gonna let, yeah, this is support, so did you see C rank support? Jonas is gonna go towards the other side just in case you need her, and we're gonna physic up Z's as usual. This map took me a lot of tries to beat, and I did use CSC at some point just to keep myself sane, but I guess I've done more insane stuff. Most of it broke my sanity, so yeah, now I'm gonna trigger these green units. They're gonna be a suitable bait right now. Now don't really mind if the trigger is reinforcement zones, so it's just one of the few instances where I don't immediately summoning reinforcements isn't a huge advantage. Okay, that guy had Brave Lance. Well, go take your attack at 2 ranges. They can't double you regardless of their speed, so it kind of helps. And it's sweeter at mage 945, but yeah. Those reinforcements are back turn base, I think, if I remember right, so you can't absolutely turtle your way out of here, but should still take a time, I guess. Probably beat this map a lot quicker with growths, obviously, but probably have cap units like Roy will be a beast, especially. I think Melody and Z's will be awesome for sure. So, if I remember right, it's Valkyrie Major as a silent staff, so I really recommend bringing a restore staff on this map if you haven't brought it already. I cannot find it going to be a lot more useful on battery here just because Garda gives them more bulk. Okay, I'm gonna burst out a Great Knight with a Brave Weaponry. So we don't have to deal with him, and he'll die killing all his enemies at least, so that means I'll less enemies to face, and honestly should hammer the Berserk stuff instead of warped, but well, if I had more harmonious, one of the harmonious is going to Berserk stuff for sure. So yeah, pretty much there. Just need to take care of reinforcements right now. It eventually becomes a point of becoming unbearable, but right now I just need to focus on surviving, and that's one reason why you can't and keep selling stuff at Merlin's for how long you want to sell. I guess 8 turns should give you enough time to sell it, but not perfectly sure, honestly. Yeah, good job, Roach. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I took care of it. Wyvern there. So, I'm really glad someone's green units right about now. This guy's savage. Just wish these guys had better stats, but well, at least they act as bait, so it kind of helps. Yeah. Okay. There's a 45. So, Melody. One thing we need to keep in the back. Ecalibur Sage isn't going to be hard to deal with, but I don't want to place it flies in his range either, so just gonna move a bit slowly with them. Yeah, so good thing about the resource stuff. No, only if FE6 are captured, but get the status staves with his mage knights. I could always use more status staves. Travel 22 on this run especially taught me that, so 4 more turns. Let's 4 more enemies down before the knight goes down or the enemies kill him, so whichever comes first. And at least Roger's acting as a decent bait. Well, that guy actually lived. He's still gonna die to a Valkyrie or a Nomad Trooper there, but kind of impressive over the Paladin. Yeah, Valkyrie's gonna double. No surprise there. Ah, fuck. We'll be fine. Yep. There goes one Wyvern, I think. Oats is pretty much gonna die, I think. Yeah, good job, Ekina. I think I could put a guard axe, but the less enemies I have to face and the next turn better, honestly. Great Knight is pretty formidable with high skill, but the later versions probably nerf this skill to some extent. I'm not sure how much, but oh, well, Great is a higher amount of skill works in my favor here, at least. Okay, come on. There goes a Paladin, and yeah, Valkyrie is going to be hard to deal with. They have high speed, which means high avoid, and they have decent amount of skill and light magic as some amount of threat to them. No, I just rushed fortified the whole map, but instead of magic by some range, magic plus 5 tank. So we can kill a stage and just rescue drops, so we're going to use a multi right about here for positioning sake. Any weaponry does a job. You can deal more damage on a siege, so we're not rescuing him, interesting. If I have effective weaponry, Great Knight's pretty much a corner. You can see 24 skill is not a joke about. Sadly, don't crit. Crit would have saved trouble. Saved us trouble. Now the paladins are pretty fast. Anyone below 18 speed is going to get doubled, I think. 17 maybe, not perfectly sure. So Geese is 18, but he gets weighed down by heavier axes, so hunting bow time, so that's huge amount of chip on Paladin, which I really appreciate. There's Wyvern Lords around there, but as long as you don't need a failure units, will be fine. Come on, Riptide. Yeah, I can see the Paladins are doublings, so if you're playing 0% Croats, you want to use Gonzalez with his speed, I guess rolled up or something, I'm not sure. Rolled up, but at least his speed should roll down to 17. That's not something I want to face. Guess the longbow's gonna come into use. Maybe not. I think we might as well dance Hunter's bow unit and kill him off. Hostler. Honestly, I might have done the job, but I'm not sure who I choose over tank with, so. Don't want to place anyone. Frail Brave Lance, Brave Axe, and Brave Sword. Great Knight will. The Bright Side doesn't have Braves and Lance, which means it doesn't have total control over the VT, and that's honestly a good thing. Eco. Hunting. She gets redone by his bows, which kinda sucks. But, well, it's a huge chunk of damage, so that's something you should really take advantage of. Siege storms would be really useful here. Yeah, I don't want to be in range with Great Knight for sure. Got Shader on for the Brave Axe or something. Oh, Short Axe OP. It's kind of funny that these expensive 1 or 2 range weapons played on good on night. Rarely use them, but when I use them, they're pretty. They do a job. Nimi can rescue Sophia. That kind of helps in positioning things, I guess. It's a good idea to keep it dances as firm as you can. I mean, Sophia can rescue Nimi, that's something honestly. And we don't have rangers, Valkyrie and the Nomad. You only can totally take a hit from Valkyrie, so fine in that regard, but I can avoid it. I'm definitely gonna stay away from Valkyrie. Nomad isn't that scary once you can load him in, but still C-range is huge amount of zone control. Yep, I think he gave him a killer weapon, not totally sure. Killer weapons really help in this map too, just in case you don't. Oh, that Great Knight is probably a chapter Power Destiny hero and, well, who must not be named run. Oh, yeah, the stern based reinforcements, they're annoying that. Well, on the bright side, you can move on a bit more freely, so that really helps in moving around at least. I'm kind of glad I decided to change the reinforcements. I mean, they're still annoying to deal with, but at least not clogging up the map once you deal with the initial ones. Armor is a very powerful weapon. I mean, that's 19 strength. Really imagine how powerful it would be at 30 strength. Yeah, hunting bow should take care of Great Knight. Grader has pretty much done his job, we just need to take him out. I guess those green units will die over this Wyvern ride is a short time. 40 uses. I wish there was a heavy spear in this game, but I guess the item slot is getting filled, so it's not a huge issue. It's just something I'd like to have. Yeah, we want to rescue Geese out of there at least. Block the enemies from attacking him. Yeah, I guess a Brave Sword and Armor Slayer will do the job. I just Brain Fire and use a Brave Sword, so well, I guess whatever works. Yeah, just give me a second. Okay, Brave Axe is going to be useful around here. I don't think I ever even broke my Brave Weapons, it's kind of interesting. Killer Weapons really do a good job at enemy phase. Pretty close to breaking, but yeah, Javelin just in case you need to load them, I guess. I think most the brunt is going to be taken by Douglas. Kind of wish I could push him to strength access or juicy fight defense, but still reinforcement is a lot more useful than his rank weapons, I guess. Well, he can pull it off, so Juno's there. Yeah, I won't put a lot of work except while killing a boss or something. Killing Murdoch. Honestly, there's much to do. Maybe we can send a killer to load one of the enemies, or so Douglas can take one less hit, but I think Douglas should take most of the hits easily. As long as you don't have an armor level weapon or the hammer. Yeah. These kind of have a Wyvern Lord, which is helpful. And definitely don't want to face his Berserkers. 30 strength, 20 speed. Maybe it'd be a good idea to have his Berserker speed to the point where Sword Masters might double them and 0% growths, but it's totally fine. They just come in a huge zone away from, or at least reduce his skill to a point where I think Sword masters can have a decent amount of dodge to sometimes. The armor slayer guy's down, so I have 3 more enemies to deal with, but their cavalry and weapons is way down, so they shouldn't be able to double or one shot. We're using everything except iron weapons, which is a nice change of pace. We're gonna use a brave weapon, and that's pretty much a brave weapon and iron sword there. Don't even need to use a brave weapon. Silver sword, man. I guess it works. I'm gonna physic one is Viper and Riders for sure. Would be nice to trigger more support between them, just so we can get more crit avoid. We gotta show a Knight's Crest. I think the light branch is not using it, but it's gonna sell everything we're not using. Not gonna get me some boots, but it's more cash I can use for something else if I need it. Honestly, just spend most of the cash around here and keep a few weapons spare. Probably get at least around maybe 5-6 boats and dump them on your paladin and a wyvern rider. So first time as rank run, I pretty much put a boat in Percival and Melody, so might want to do that I guess. I was able to beat it in 17 turns. It's no 8 turns or below 10 turns thing, but I guess 17 is still a decent amount of turns for something about boots. Give me a sec. I'm back and I had some dinner, so my throat's not a bit weird I guess. And my geese is going to move around there. Just gonna rush towards the bottom there and yeah. I'm just kind of beefy honestly. Well, I think I have a brave weapon, but well, that works in my favor honestly. And this berserker is going towards the green units, which definitely works in my favor. And well, if they go to the wyverns at least for a few turns. And this is zone around there, so you don't want please a failures around that at least. At least not on the front lines. I'm gonna place million Z's around there for flexibility's sake, but the rest is just gonna move around there. Now we can move up to the units and keep them safe hopefully. Well, I normally would have been pretty great, but it's likely not gonna face combat until it gets this binding blade. And it's really going to remove Juna on the front lines just because there are reinforcements and facing them is not going to be pleasant. I assure you that much. Yeah, just going to speed up at Cecilia. So Hugh is gonna move on there, and honestly, just going to move this squad on where we want for now. Got a more melody and he's just a bit forward. Yeah. So to get that good as wyverns in one turn. And there's something interesting in the Manicates around there. One of them has an ice stone which essentially is a one range weapon, but the stat boosts are different and I think the ice stone has high number of crits, so really want to hit a 2 range if possible. Silver Lance, and a Silver Lance. If you take out Wyvern Lord, you don't use the Ramsler to take care of them. I guess the Durandal does a fine job too, just need to make sure it's I need to switch on it for something an enemy face in case you don't kill them. But I can see well, you do have hardening weapons, but at least it isn't a brave weapon. Yeah, the Malady isn't one shot around here. But well, can't really deal with them. Just need to find a way to deal with it. I have ways to deal with it. Longbow, Ramsler, Bolting, all this juicy stuff. And there comes Malty Slam. Could only had one more strong lance user and a flyer on there. He would have been fine there, but well, could only had one lone Wyvern there for sure. Wyvern Rider, I mean, as long as the Freljord's around in range, you can just use a longbow, I guess. That means you have a couple of Wyvern on the face. They're formidable, but well, as long as you don't equip anything, the axe, call an axe in 2 range, will be fine. Or a sword reaver, I guess, if you really want to go to technical parts. Geese definitely doesn't want to be near them. Gonna switch on for a lighter bow. Just in case I forget switching it around and she gets double later on. Gonna do the same thing for Klein. It's mostly facing as reinforcements. Those reinforcements do mess up the way I move around there. Luckily, you don't have to go totally walking into a throne since we have warp. Only reason I'm not pulling up Dawn on Stratus because enemies have a lot better weaponry and Murder's not bulkier, so not isn't bulky on FE6 hard mode, but could take care of him on 1 turn at Percival, so the Brave was pretty powerful. I think it was a Molager, yeah. It's a pretty powerful bow in honesty, but I don't think I'll need it. And here comes the swoosh of Wobblies. 91 damage. Apocalypse will cross 100, but I don't think 100 is going to even register in this data, at least not in the. It might register in the animation part, but if you're doing it without animations, it's just going to see the last 2 digits, which means 03. Just kind of, yeah. That's the ice stone I mentioned. It has one range. Isn't very hard to deal with, but with reinforcement zone around there, um, you want to be careful of where you place your units. That's pretty much it, honestly. I mean, you don't even have to face him with just warping a berserker around there. Alternatively, you can pull up on it and somewhat reliable strat. If you're willing to pull it off. If you have patience with rigging it, I'll just discuss it once I keep loading a save states and try to demonstrate at least one attempt of it. So we'll just save for the save state times. Should be pretty soon. So I green is mine around there. Yep, you can see it's easy to load Y1 around there. Just need to be careful about the critical head. Oh, it doesn't even crit. Percival doesn't even face crit from him, then why am I even worried? We just got loaded at Percival and Durandal there. And Bolting we don't even have to face it because we're gonna warp there, but before he could warp, we have a lot more things we need to do. Just gonna drop Nemir on there. Well, there you go, Sophia's. Yeah, just gonna stay around there. Could go big brain and just queue all his footies, put infantry units and move them around, but it's not gonna make a huge difference besides positioning, so. High right position in a huge map does make a huge difference, but it's not like you don't have here to deal with enemies that are coming there, so it's definitely nice, but yep, there's Gale squad. This is one reason I didn't immediately warp. We connected with Gale, but he joined in 23, so he's one of the chapter 23 homies my Dallas made. I'll probably put it on once I finish it on. I'll have enough time to share my thoughts and all that stuff. Thoughts, yeah. Physic, well, nothing a person can't deal with. So, to recruit Gale, I need to make sure it talks to Melody and Zeus, so which means taking essentially two of the high mobile units to well block him and talk to him, so and it is important to block him since even if you talk to him, it's definitely going to target Roy, which I learned the hard way. And there are Swan Masters, but well, I guess Douglas should handle them with ease. Just don't want to be in range. I'm gonna deal with them, but maybe I should just pull up this. Honestly, I think they have armor slash, so you don't want to be in range of them. Please, not in one range. But they shouldn't be hard to take care of with brave weapons or something. But just that I don't want to face them enemy face. Oh, good job, Douglas. Just what I needed. And since a few minutes have hired, I'm gonna wait. We can just rescue of Douglas. We can just dance him. That works too. Yeah, this is one reason why I face a lot of resets. The Y1 squad. I mean, it took me a while to get a hang of the first few turns, but this is the reason I just went to hell and just save state. You can see It's easy to take care of the brave weapon, but definitely don't want to kill them if you do want to face them, because you don't want to face them when we face. I think the trick this is breaking. Oh, we don't kill that guy. Yeah, it's bad news. Oh, so one doesn't actually best the general. That's something you don't see every day. I mean, they should live at least one crit, nothing else. Definitely don't want to stay in the universe. I think I have no choice but to rescue Ladam. And hope that Douglas survives. But yeah. You know, this physic. I definitely need a physic up first of all. Isn't exactly at full health, and I don't want to risk getting a critical hit and him dying, at least. But when it is rescued up, oh, that's actually a big bean strat I didn't think of. Well, as long as they are out of range of his wyverns, he'll be fine. Well then, Lance, killer Lance time. 94 hit, we're fine. That's really big brain. Sadly, since I kind of basically rescued 17 my first try, that's probably one of my last few rescue uses I'm gonna have. And as long as VBM doesn't mess up C-state recording, we're going to see a lot of them. I can't warp and kill them. At least not now. Might just use a hammer and smash them hard, but at least with a berserker and Gale. I mean, yeah, Zeus. And I can't need him to recruit Gale, so can't even warp him there. At least I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it for chapter 23. All the shit I'm going through in this chapter. Come on, wait on them, boy. I just need to move up the rest of them. Honestly, I think the berserker should be nerfed to some extent, but at least on a 0% growth run patch, not sure on the main run. You still don't double them in the main run, but you have 30 speed units, so you have a higher chance of surviving them at the very least. That really makes a huge difference. Yeah, I'm just gonna risk it with Riptide. Just supports really help, but yeah, there's some limit, I guess. I think that's Gale. Well, if it's Gale, we're gonna recruit him for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be scary. Few enemy faces. Those survivors should be able to take care of, but a bow. So where's Gale here? There's Gale. So hard part is getting him to recruit. He's talking to him in this turn, so his squad and he doesn't attack us. So at least he does. At least Gale doesn't attack us. And the melodies and melodies, so well, can't create a way to kill off these wyverns. I mean, not really want to kill them since I don't want to face this berserkers if I can. At least start with wyvern lords for now. A mole again. Well, no, glad to have it. I'm always glad to have a weapon like that. I guess straight range and doubling these enemies. I just don't understand his berserker's range since I think even if one must get doubled by him, that's kinda sucks, I think. You know, the 1 year is supposed to be a counter to berserkers. Yeah, we only have Apocalypse, right? The Rhymester is gonna pull in some work probably. Or a Storm Sword? Probably not. Okay. First things first, you take your Horslayer guy. Duran Loopy on the right corner, of course. So, I think we're not going to recruit Gale in this turn. Especially not as berserkers around there. I never know. Yeah, we're just gonna pull back a bit. And definitely want Gale to be dropped. I mean, Z's to be dropped somewhere that can safely recruit him. It's a good idea to pull back. Those are enemies you don't want to mess with. Well, we have 1 year you can use a Purge Storm. Finally, at the very least. So I'm gonna pull back and try rescuing him a Eurus Canto. Just come to think of it, if I guess Juno might be able to face this Berserkers. I mean, just Surya is going to survive a crap, but at the very least is going to avoid getting doubled. I think I'll be fine, but not as Berserkers having at least high strength. Yeah, well, they don't have cap speed, that's for sure. Taking this iron speed up point will take double my Sword Masters. Please double a significant portion of my squad. Oh, well, one of our years got silenced. Oh, they're attacking Milady and Z's. Well, that is going to be used to advantage. But yeah, definitely want to attack at 3 range. Wait, yeah. I think I'm using a Brave Bow. At least that really helps. Flux, yeah, I can see. The Slayers are getting doubled. Yeah, they don't have cap speed, but I think a Swan Master definitely not going to double them. I think I have 24, 25. Pretty close to paladins, honestly. Just don't want to paste them on an enemy face. Yeah. You can see his berserkers have scary amount of zone control. Yeah. Wing spear, wing sword will be nice here. Probably. So, yeah. At least Klein did a huge chunk of damage on him. Gonna kill her paladin just because zone control. I'm really glad about Klein. We're gonna take out his care of his green wyvern riders just in case they decide to attack a squad, just to be safe. But I don't think they'll attack us. Well, at least I don't think Gil attacks anyone except Roy once Melody and Z talk to him. Oh man, I don't need a crap, but it helps. Yeah. You just don't want to be in range or nomad trooper at least. We got dragon pike. It's a brave dragon. It's a brave lance which is effective against dragons, but sadly I don't think I'm going to use it that much, but it's still nice to have around. The energy ring could have a lot more uses though. For starters, you could extend warp range if we need more of it. But or you can use it in case of offensive unit, just pin it first. Just don't want Gale to be in range of. Well, Roy. I'm gonna box the fuck out of Roy to make sure he doesn't get attacked. We don't want to give a guy a chance. Especially not in 0% growths. I guess on growths, Roy might have stood a chance, but you want to recruit Gale, so we're just gonna pull back. Or, as I say, advance. So we'll be fine at a Mage Knight and Valkyrie there, since a boy has captures. Yoder, the old man, the hidden gem. Yeah, I guess I ignored the fact that this guy is a Delphi shield. I mean, there's no reason a nomad to go there, no. Yeah, there is reinforcements, so that means you have to hurry there. But first, we need to take out his berserkers and get ourselves a juicy armor slash. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, we get double, but what does it matter? We're gonna kill him in one shot, right? And Mulligan, the hunting bow, Rico bow, just in case a crit takes him down. Could use a hunting bow, but it's pretty inaccurate. If you get unlucky, you can miss, like what happened here. But you can see, like, Yoda does a fair job of tanking them. I never thought I'd see a day where it uses this. as the tanking mechanism, but I guess inflating stats do make it new things happen. So well, this is going to be a fairly annoying position. Nothing I can't deal with, but I want to stay out of range of those cavaliers at least. If you have silent stuff and you have boots, you can use it around here. It's probably not better to just take him out. And let us see Mysterious Thieves our next chapter. Yep, we rescue a boy. The Sage Hugh. You're an only sage. Gotta need to restore Lily now, just to be safe. Only had capture around here. Capture is Mage Knight how much I want because status staves is something I'd love to have. Especially in the next chapter. And especially don't get boots. Look, I did. Good dancer, Cecilia. Obviously, you know, VB Ara takes save states in the recording part, but if it messes it up, I'm just gonna say it right now. You're just gonna see the last part where it does it. That is pretty close. Luckily Gale doesn't attack us, so no fire in that part. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on up. Big brain. So I'm pretty much gonna say the unreliable stat right about now. So the unreliable stat involves rigging ahead with Eclipse or Murdoch and using bowling to take him down. Oh, can probably take him down 2 crits actually. Berserker and pretty much kill him with a crit in the head for sure. I guess it's a bit convenient in a way. So the unreliable rigging starts Eclipse and Bolting us by Artorius to pretty much beat this map in 6 turns. Without using, well, more than one warp use for sure, I think. We did use a Berserk stuff on Sage, so kinda copied that from Artorius. And at least that saves me a lot of editing. Just not sure what 22 is gonna be since I can't use CFC, it's there too. Okay, there you go, Percival is gonna finish the job. And the Armor Slayer's gonna come in clutch. I think he might be able to take him down in one enemy phase, honestly. It's not that different. Takes 77 HP, so Percival deals around 56 damage. Guess I just want to finish the map ASAP. We have a Easter staff, and Lilina is going to be the one to warp right to the throne. The perks of having A rank staves. It's never to be underestimated. But man, that's strange. Just gonna warp at Cecilia maybe then. Right, we're gonna warp at Cecilia, and Lilina's just gonna hammer and warp stuff. And there you go, Roy is going to seize the throne, and well, that should be it for a fairly long chapter, 20 turns, and it did warp at some point, so the warp cell is key to being this map for sure. And in the next episode or next video, I guess we're gonna do chapter 21x, and that is gonna be fairly short compared to this chapter. So that should be it for this video. So consider leaving a like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. And see you all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.